Okay. Got the right glasses on or what? No, I haven't. No wonder I can't bloody see. You knock chat. All right. Hey there, meh. Just getting ourselves sorted out here. Let's turn that down. Get to here. All right. Hey there, Mama B. Yeah, we'll get the list all happening, get everything happening. Mama B, so the people that had readings last time was Wednesday last week that I was last on. So we had, I don't know what they say, I got too much scribble there. I think those people didn't have a reading actually. I think it was Beautiful Princess, Alexandra, Joan the Leo, Anjali, Aditi, Angie, Ashley, and New Love. I'm not too sure. It doesn't really matter. It's a new week, so we'll see how we're going. All right, so let's get, we've got the thing to do the demo on the numbers, Mama B, for you and Kwan. So we'll do 2 of the free readings while we're waiting for payments, for the PayPal payments. And then we will do this look at you and Kwan to see what we've got there. All right, so let me do my list as well. So we've got Monday, the, what is it, 14th November, 1st, 2nd. I'm just trying to work out what times to come online, because times changed here for daylight saving and times changed over in America in certain parts for their daylight saving ending or something. So yeah, and we'll put spares down here. So first in the room I think was Meh. Now Mama B, I'll do a demo on the numbers, but I'll also do a yes or no question for you as well if you've got one. Okay, New Love. Mama B. Well, it's appropriate that you're there in number 3 spot because I'm going to do that demo thing anyway. Leanne, Rumesa, Mesa, and then we got the alphabet. Welcome back. All right, so after the alphabet, anyone's name will just be on spare, on standby, because the aim of the game is to have people doing the donations. That's what I'm here for. I've got to do some work and earn some money. But yeah, we'll get these freebies done, but we're going to stagger them, and hopefully we start getting some payments coming in. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hopefully wherever you are, you're doing well. And for those of you in Australia, welcome to the channel. It's been a pretty weird kind of a Monday. We had rain all night here where I am. And then it was nice and sunny. And then too windy. And it's hot, it's windy, and predicted storms. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, so then after alphabet we have I'm pretty, Divine Goddess. We'll get a look at your thing on here, Divine Goddess. I was going to do the other reading for you when I'm at the club, either tonight or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday when we're at the club. But yeah, if we have a look at it now, it'll be smaller than what I would be doing later. But anyway, we'll have a brief look at it. Virgo and Anjali. And that's it. That's 10 people. Anyway, if new people come in, we'll have a look at that. So let's just set up PayPal for a detailed, a mini, or a numerology. And down here in case people do super chats. Okay, so let's just do a quick rundown for those of you that are new here. Welcome, Queen Angie. I must have made you a moderator at some point, or you've changed your name. Anyway, welcome back. Oh yeah, Angie. Yeah, so Queen Angie, we'll put you in up here if you're helping out. All right, so with the PayPal, it is $6 US via PayPal. You will get a mini reading. A mini reading is like one question, and we have a bit of a detailed look at that one question. With a more detailed reading for $11 US, the more detailed reading will go for about 10 minutes, 12 minutes, and we could look at 2 different subjects, or we could look at should I get this job or that job? Is this the right person for me, or what's going on here? We could even be looking at a health-related matter. If you're using Super Chat, I prefer that you do the PayPal, but if you haven't got PayPal and you do want to make a donation through Super Chat, the Super Chat donations are $7 and $14 US, okay? The reason being is that there's extra charges on Super Chat compared to PayPal, with me using PayPal at this stage. If that changes, well, both of them will be a similar price. All right. So let's get on with it. We've got Meh up first. I'm going to do the Lenormand today for our yes and no, and then just get a message from the blue deck. Okay, so Meh, you're up first. Does the Libra think about you? You are Capricorn. I know what your name is, so I'll just say that in my head. Is the Libra thinking about... I like how you put the little symbols up on the B. Good on you. Well done. Is this Libra thinking about the Capricorn? There's your person, Meh. They're actually thinking about contacting you. This would be a yes. At the moment, they're trying to work out what their direction is, which way you want to go, which way they want to go, and what they want to do. This is somebody that thinks about themselves a little bit too much sometimes, though. So this could be somebody that's a bit self-centered, and they're too busy in their own world to give much thought to somebody else at the moment. But it is a positive card. It is a yes. This is finding a sense of direction, which is a yes, and this is some form of contact coming in. So I do feel that this is a yes answer here for you today, Meh. And what we're going to do is we're going to get this other Lenormand deck and give the freebies an extra card today. So your answer is yes. Message for Meh. And your message today is... heed well good news from the Cavalier. Impassioned views promise good cheer. Sadness that hides veiled in the day, once disguised, will soon fly away. Okay, so basically this is about good news coming in. You've got 2 cards that represent some sort of connection going on, some sort of news coming in that you've been waiting for, any sadness that's been going on, or anything that's been disguised and you don't really understand. It's about to be lifted. So that's what you get today for your message. Alrighty, so that's Meh. Thank you, Meh. James, welcome. Thank you, James. How's your weekend going? James with a double mini. How's your weekend going, James? Mine was sort of a half-half kind of weekend. Went out for a nice dinner for a family birthday on Saturday up in Sydney. Got to see my grandbabies and my children, and that was nice. But other than that, we did a bit of stuff in the house, things that we had to get done, and we've got a pool that was green with frogs and tadpoles in it. So we're trying to get that ready for summer. So that's been costing a bit of money and a bit of sorting going on. Anyway, not too bad. Can't complain. Good for you, James. Okay, so what's your 2 questions? What do we got? I'll just scroll back and see what the question was for who was next. New Love. Did we have New Love's question yet, Mama B, or not? Oh, okay, there, I can see it there. Will the rest of this month be okay for you? You are Sagittarius. Okay, we'll just quickly do this while we're waiting for James's question. And thank you, James, for getting the ball rolling with the donations. Okay, new love. Now, if you do have a free reading, guys, doesn't mean you can't now pay for a donation reading. Just because you've had a free one doesn't mean you can't then say, oh, hey, I've paid, I'd like to get more detail. So if you do want more detail after your mini free reading, please just hit that PayPal link and either $6 US or $11 US, and we'll get the ball rolling. So, new love, you want to know, you are Sagittarius. Will the rest of the month, well, there's only 2 weeks to go, will the rest of, there's only 10 days actually, will the rest of November be okay for the Sagittarius that calls herself new love? Okay, so first up, the first card out, what I'm seeing here, this is where you're analysing something. You're watching somebody. You might be looking at somebody's Facebook or somebody's social media, or you might be watching somebody at work. It can be reversed, new love. It can be that somebody's watching you at the moment. They're trying to work you out or trying to watch what's going on. There is some sort of contact coming here that you've been waiting for, some sort of message coming in. It could be an invitation to a wedding, an engagement party, a birthday party. There's some sort of nice thing coming towards you before the month ends. It could be a bonus, it could be a certificate, something. There's something you've been waiting on and it's going to be successful, whatever it is. But the answer to your question is more of a yes than a no. We do have this card can mean maybe or caution. But these two cards mean that it's full steam ahead. So this is showing me that with a little bit of caution, don't just jump into things, but things would work out for you. And your message today, new love, message for the Sagittarius that calls herself new love. Oh, sorry, it's supposed to be one. All right, new love, what have we got? A road opens the best way. So there's going to be some road pathway open for you for where you need to go. You need to choose wisely at this time. Follow your dreams, be faithful, have a lot of faith in what you're doing, be precise with what it is that you're wanting. Everything will once become clear once you make a firm decision. So that's your message for today, that you're at some sort of crossroad at the moment, new love, and you need to make a firm decision and then slowly, cautiously move forward. Don't jump into anything at this stage with that kind of message. All right, so that was new love. Thank you, new love. All right, so Mama B, you'll be up next. We'll have a look at your numbers, but first, let's have a look at James. Financial outlook for the coming months. Was this 2 minis, James? Yeah, I know you didn't post it, new loves, but yeah, that's fine. James, double mini. Okay, so we're doing 2 minis. All right, James. Let's get started. How's the financial look for financial situation with James, Helen over the next coming months going into next year? How's James's financial situation looking? How's James's financial situation looking? Bit of up and down here, James. I do feel there may be some sort of repair or something you've got to do. So I don't know if it's some major car repair, some sort of bill that's going to be landed and you're like, oh my God, I forgot about this, or an insurance or something. With this big black 10 sitting next to the little 3, because this is even kind of money, a little bit more than expected at times. I like that it's showing 3 hours work, 6 hours pay, so there could be some sort of Christmas bonus or something like that coming up. But then I see where things go a little bit haywire here, James, so there may be something on the horizon that has to be paid for, and you're like, oh crap, where am I going to get the money for that? Because I do see some sort of stress here involving the money. something will help you balance over here, but there is a forced change coming up for you financially. So there may be some sort of movement you're looking at. You may be looking at somewhere you need to change where you live. You might need to change who you have with your phone connection or your electricity bill. Like, I feel like you're going to be examining your bills at this time to see if there's a better offer somewhere else, because then balance will come back. But just be on the lookout here. There's some sort of thing about to hit here. Something you weren't expecting, James. It's either around the house or something to do with traveling and movement here. Let's just get some more information on this. James. Please don't post your questions. I'm actually working on a paid reading at the moment, and the free list is actually full. All right, James, more information on your financial situation at this time. For some reason, you've got the lovely woman sitting here and your heart overflowing with love. So I'm sure that you want to know about that. But that can just be your mother as well. It can be a mothering kind of energy where there's something that you're really passionate about what you're doing. I do see a state of confusion here again. In regards to the finances, you've got two cards. This can be don't get sucked into something. It is upside down, where Seven of Swords, I don't like it when it's upright. I really hate the card. But when it's upside down, it's like where it's not as bad as you think. I do feel like with the Black Seven here and the Black Seven in the poker deck that there is some kind of change. It's where you're resistant to the change, basically. And this is crying over spilt milk here. This is something that can't be helped. It happened, it's done, it's changed. It's time to move forward with the new direction. I do feel you'll make a solid connection of what you want to do to move forward, but I also feel you're going to, it's kind of like a ripped off kind of feeling here. Like something that should have been yours at this time, or something you should have been getting at this time, and it hasn't come in the way you thought it would. You need to make some firm decisions about what you need and what you don't need in your life in regards to your financial situation, and to streamline things to make it easier. It could be about a car with a 5 sitting there. It can be about work as well. Let's get some of these. James and his financial situation in the coming months. Well, the sun and the wishing well just spat out of the deck, so that's a good sign. James and the coming months with his financial situation, please. Again, it's showing me like the woman and the happiness, and so financial situation will be, something will come to light here. Something you will know, something you know what to do. This could be signing a new contract or planning that over the next couple of months you're going to change your job or your hours or where you're working or whatever. So I feel like you're going to undergo some sort of change of direction in the coming months. I feel like this woman's going to be the influence for you. It's going to be something you really desire and to make a change. There's also maybe a bill around the household, something that's got to be repaired, replaced, something. And this is sitting underlying, so that's where burdens, something building up, financial burden, something that maybe you don't need to take part in anymore. So yeah, so I think you might be doing some assessment moving forward into the new year of what you're wanting. All right, so let's do a yes and no. I'm going to do yes and no's with the Norman and give you a message card, like what I was doing with the free list. Here we go. So James has a question in his mind, yes or no. Okay, guys, if you're watching and you're new here, or if you're not, this is a paid mini reading at the moment. So this one only goes for like 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. The more detailed readings, they are $11 US, and they go for about 10 or 12 or maybe even 15 minutes, just depending on how much I talk. Anyway, James, yes or no? Here we go. I've got a snotty nose at the moment from the stuff I've got burning here in the room. I burnt a incense and someone told me to burn a eucalyptus leaf. And I've burnt this eucalyptus leaf, and it smells great burning it, but it's actually irritated my nostrils. So I'm going to have to grab a tissue before I do the next reading. Your answer is yes, James. What's with the sexy woman and the sun coming out twice today for you? Wow. We've got a childlike energy here, so this is something new and passionate coming towards you. This is happiness here. Something's going to make sense to you very, very soon. Something that you've been waiting for. Okay, just one more message for James. Okay, James, you get the flowers. The flowers is all about happiness, a new outlook for you, new encouragement coming. Days are going to be filled with pleasures to come. Fate has finally willed you into the best situation. I'm just going to grab a tissue, guys. And then we'll do the second question. My nose was just running like an absolute tap just then. That was craziness. All right, James, so that's your first one. Hopefully you got something good out of that. It was nice cards today. Might be my energy's a bit better, even though I woke up and had this horrible anxiety thing. I think it was what I dreamt of or something, I don't know. And I got a very strange email today from somebody, and that sort of, it was a bit weird. Anyway, James, second question, health outlook for the coming months. Okay, here we go, James. Now I'm getting all hot. I don't know if I'm getting a cold or what. I know there's a flu going around over here again. And I know my daughter just got over it. My son said he wasn't feeling the best on Saturday. So maybe I've caught something going to Sydney. I don't know. I hope not. All right, here we go. Show me James's health in the coming months. December, January, February. Show me James over the coming months with his health outlook. Good start. Okay, now James, straight up, the first thing I'm getting screaming at me here is about balance with hormone level. Testosterone, whatever. This can be really good, but when you've got a black 4 in between the two, that's where an imbalance is happening. So this can be your thyroid, it can be the actual hormone levels. So something may be depleting that. So I don't know if you have things like, what's the stuff, soybean. Women are supposed to eat soybean for menopause and whatever. So soybean or soybean products, soybean milk. Yeah, I don't know if you use any of these particular things that can cause an increase in certain levels. But yeah, be on the lookout for that sort of thing. The other thing is injury, unfortunately. As far as sickness goes, there's something niggling that some days it's annoying, other days it's fine. But just be looking at the balance of what's going on, what's going in your mouth, how much exercise, all of this sort of thing. This over here would represent fast-paced energy, movement, walking, running, jogging, dancing, whatever. And then the black 8 is normally, falling over, hurting your knee, hurting your elbow, whatever. So there's some sort of injury sitting there. So be on the lookout, be careful. Keep your eyes open. You might be socializing with a couple of ladies here. This is friendships, this is going out places, enjoyment. Again, a niggling kind of digestive problem. I do know you've got that thing. So it's niggling. It's something that you know how to get a control of it. And just basically go on the right diet, make sure you're getting the right sleep. Don't burn the candle at both ends. Basically, James. But I do feel that through enjoyment with some companions and friends, I feel that you will be doing pretty good health-wise. As I said, could be an injury. If the injury's not you, James, it's someone close to you, like one of your brothers or your father. It's male energy up there. Down here, it's talking about something hereditary, something that maybe your mother's got it, maybe your father's got it, something that you might need to, as you get older and older, you might need to be wary, you know, of particular things that, oh yeah, when dad turned 35, he started getting blah, 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 stuff like that. But I do feel that this is showing me a nurturing kind of energy, because this is mothering and this is like a nurse. So you've got nurturing kind of energy coming in from females for some reason. You know what the funny thing is? This normally means the husband and the wife, the 9 months of pregnancy, the baby boys, the new parenting, and then this is sort of like maybe they've already got a child that's a girl and now they're going to have a boy or have twins, or this is their third child and it's another boy. But this sequence normally, if you were female, I'd say, do you want to have a baby? Because this is a pregnancy sequence I'm looking at here. It's a bit weird. But yeah, anyway, that's why I'm thinking hormonal levels or thyroid, something like that. So just be careful on that level. All right, so we'll do the yes and no. Yes and no. And we'll get some, we'll do the yes and no. Okay, James has a question in his mind, yes or no. I'll just put them to one side. I want to do some tarots on here. Tarots for James and his health moving forward. James and his health moving forward. Okay, James, not liking that too much. This is a good sign. This is a good sign. So basically with health, this is knowing what you've got to do. Use trusting in your intuition. If something doesn't feel right for you, you need to step away. If something feels like it's the right thing to do, you need to do more of it. I feel like socializing and being with friends is going to be your best friend. At the moment, this is the stuff you need to do. You need to take time out. You need to work together with other people. And you might be forming a group, you know, like you might be joining a new yoga group and socializing with those people. I just feel like socializing, exercising with other people, not just alone, that sort of stuff. But this over here can be stress overload. So I feel health-wise, stress is going to be your enemy, and socializing is going to be your best friend. That's what's going to help you to do things and move forward. Again, this can represent somebody in a pregnancy and all of this sort of thing as well. Yeah, so that's a bit weird. All right, so we've already shuffled these for your yes and no, and we'll get a message from here. We already had that one, so we'll get this one now, the next one along. Okay, so your message is the coffin. Illness is known, sickness could be near. Fate has its own ending to your fear. If you lose any money, the hopelessness can set in, and what is the saddest is your courage would fail as well. This is a weird sort of card, because the coffin to me usually represents something about something hidden, some sort of secret or something. And when we're looking at a sickness card, as it's saying up here, illness or sickness is around. I wasn't seeing any of that in your actual reading, James. But this is like, I'm feeling like because it's indicating with money, this is actually a healthy card. The 9 of Pentacles is actually a surgery card, a fixing energy. So it's sort of like where a doctor can fix something, or a tablet can fix something, a balanced thing can fix something. So you've got, I wouldn't take too much to heart with what it says on here. But if there is type of an illness floating about, which you already have something anyway, with the money thing being mentioned here, don't throw money into something that is, I don't know, up in the sky. You know, like something that someone's saying, oh, this will fix it. My mother used it, or my friend used it, you know, like some sort of, you know, somebody trying to sell you something saying it will fix everything. It probably won't. So don't be throwing money at things that are not proven or tested or whatever. Basically, don't be a guinea pig. All right, so the answer to your question, we already shuffled, yes or no? Yes, yes, definitely yes. Okay, yes, and we've got a no on the end here. Here it's telling me that you're going to be lucky with something. You're going to be in the right place, right time. Something's going to go good here. There's an invitation coming here, some sort of celebration going on. You're going to feel very good here. This here can be dealing with either somebody that's stubborn or you're going to be stubborn. So there's something to do with stubborn behavior going on here. Alrighty, so that's you, James. Thank you again for your donation today. Let me tick off the double mini. And I do believe somebody else paid in PayPal. I'll just go and check. There was another payment I think came in, Mama B. PayPal. Oh, Meh. Meh has paid for a mini. Let's write that down. Thank you, Meh. Okay, you want to know a time frame if I can do it. I'll try about the time frame thing. We'll see how we go. All right, so Mama B, we're going to move on to Meh. She wants to know when will the, oh gosh, I've got to go back and look at it. I think it was Capricorn. When will the Capricorn be contacting her? Capricorn, yeah. Sorry about that, Meh. Okay, here we go. Let's set the clock again. All right, here we go. When will the Capricorn person be contacting Meh? I'm just going to say your name and question in my mind because I know you don't want me to say your first name. When will the Capricorn show me what's going to happen here? Is it far away or is it close? When will this Capricorn reach out and make contact? I would just put the same amount of letters for the Capricorn because that's your letters there. Okay, the double numbers are 10 and aces. All right, so this could be the beginning of next year. This could be sooner than that. This could be in 10 days, 10 weeks. Well, 10 weeks would be January. I'm going to take a bet on January. It's either like we're already past the 10th of this month. So I'm going to say that it's either the 10th of December or it's 10 weeks from around this area now, which would take us right through the rest of this month, next month, and into January. Because with the double aces normally means January or October. We're past October. There's something to do with something that should have been over, but it's not over. And then there's a lot of love and connection going on here between you and this energy, this person. This person looks at you with love. They see you as their love, their inspiration, whatever. But this is where they just withdraw and they don't talk. They don't say anything. I don't know if they broke your heart in the past or you broke theirs, but this is something where somebody's heart's broken and they don't know if it can balance again because they're trying to see a balance here. This is somebody in two minds about what they want to do with you. So this can represent where this person that you're talking about, this Capricorn, they may be in two minds about, maybe they've already thought, oh yeah, I'll contact her tomorrow. And then they wake up the next day and go, oh no, I'm not going to contact her today. So it's like where somebody thinks about you, they want to contact you, there's a lot of love there. It's like they're hiding it. See, I don't know if you can see this, but the king is looking away. He's looking over that way. Behind him is all of this love and affection and companion. It's like the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles energy. Really, really nice energy. But he's not looking at it. He's looking at what happened, what's the silence, the anger, whatever. He's looking at a negative past, but he knows that he can have that. This is where somebody's not talking with the double black fives. I feel that he has gone to say something or do something about this connection and then changed his mind. This is somebody changing their mind. So your main question was, when would he be reaching out? If he hasn't reached out within 10 days, it's probably 10 weeks, which will take you through to January. It'll be January before he actually finally reaches out in some way. I do feel you might be getting contact through either his sister, his mother, his friend. Somebody that knows him might say, oh, I was talking to him. I was talking to that Capricorn yesterday and he mentioned you. You know, it could be that kind of connection that happens. It's a very up and down connection I'm seeing here. It's not solid. This is the only solid part here. The rest of it's showing me together, not together, together, not together. It's like in and out, this connection you've got with this guy. All right. More information. When will this person come forward, this Capricorn come forward to the Libra? When will this Capricorn decide to come forward towards the Libra? Okay, double nines are coming out. That's triple nines. Okay, so the fact that the triple nines are here, I'd have to say it's 9 or 10 weeks away. 9 or 10 days away, the 9th or the 10th of either December or January. I am a bit concerned because it's showing an ending and somebody single and then somebody saying no thank you. So it's somebody in two minds here. So they want it and then they don't want it. They want it and then they don't want it. So I don't know if that's your energy, meh. I don't know if you're giving off that energy because you are a Libra and Libras tend to do that. Yeah, because this is somebody quite happy being on their own, being single. And then this is somebody being defensive and putting a wall up. And these two are not seeing eye to eye. This person's looking this direction of what they want to do. This person's looking a different direction. So it's very up and down energy I'm seeing, unfortunately. Nothing's very solid with all of this. If these cards came out in a different kind of sequence, this would be a totally different reading. Like if all the blacks were over here and then all the reds were here, it would be a very good streaming through. But it's like something, there's a big rush. So this could be Christmas and holiday season where he thinks about you and you think about him and it's all nice. And then this can be where, oh, I'm not too sure. So it's a very I'm not too sure kind of reading. Anyway, that's what I get. Hopefully that helped you in some way. Meh. Let's just do your yes and no and give you a message card. Meh has a question in her mind. Give me cards to represent yes or no and also any messages she needs to hear today. Yeah, so just think about a yes or no question in your mind. Meh. Okay, this is yes, no, yes. It's like the rest of your reading, very up and down. This is something about following your dreams, setting sail, movement going on. It could even be a trip or something that you're going to be doing. This over here is solid grounding and moving forward and making your future grow. This here, I don't like it. It is upside down. It's like someone's trying to interfere in your journey, your dream. Now, this can be your love life. It can be your work. There's somebody not to be trusted here in your reading. But if they're out of the picture, this is a very nice solid thing here. We've got the traveling card and we've got the tree of life card. This can be the tree of money. It can be the tree of love. It can be family. It can be movement. But you've got two kind of movements and growth cards, which is yes. So I'm going to give you a yes to whatever the question was in your mind, but you've got to be wary of whoever this is. This can be your own self-sabotage as well. It's the snake. So this can be where you sabotage things yourself. you overthink something, or you expect something and then it doesn't happen, so you're disappointed. But it can be something. I'm feeling like it's because it was in the middle of two positive cards. I'm feeling like it's somebody that interferes in your journey. But like I said, it could be your own mind. Let's just give you a message from here. Okay, everyone. So welcome to my room. How many have we got? We got 7 in here at the moment. I'm not sure who's left on the free list because we've been doing the paid readings, which is what this is what it's all about. So if you do have $6 to spare or $11 to spare, go and hit that PayPal button. You won't be disappointed. You will get a lot of information for your reading. Okay, yeah, Gita, I will check that in a sec. Is your question on PayPal? I'm just doing this last message for Meh. Okay, Meh, what do you get now? The charming woman. This is all about the woman, the man, good fortune coming through, unveiling a fate and a destiny that's been traced. Okay, so this is you're on your destiny. You're on this journey. You're ready to set sail and go into this new thing, but it is mentioning the woman and the man together. So this card in here would be her. So she's the good woman. She wants to be with somebody. She thinks about the other person. She's caring. And the man they're talking about is him. So these two are the lovebirds. They're the husband and the wife. They're together forever. They look after each other. So this card you got today, your message, is basically this message here of these two. So that's nice. Look what was at the bottom though. You've got to be careful of this fox, this snake. We've got the fox at the bottom. So yeah, it was talking about these two, the lovebirds. Alrighty. Thank you, Meh. Reading is now done. All right, Gita, you said you paid for a detail. Let me just go check. And is your question there? No worries, Meh. Thank you for the donation. Really appreciate it. Oh, you're going to post the question here? Post it now, please, Gita. Okay, yes, Gita, I can see your donation. Thank you. I'm nearly halfway to my today's target. So hopefully we get there soon. Hopefully I don't end up a snotty-nosed mess. Oh dear. Oh, I seen something the other day. It was on a cup. It was on a coffee cup. I was looking at coffee cups to buy for Christmas for people. And I was looking at funny ones. And this coffee cup said something about, don't let the smile on my face deceive you. I've already been punching you in the face 3 times or something. It was something about like the person smiling, but they actually have had enough of something and they're actually punching someone in the face. And as soon as I read it, I thought about a particular person in mind that I would be doing that, where in my mind I would be punching this person in the face if they were in front of me. And yeah, I had a good laugh about it. You should have seen some of these cups that I was reading, like what they had on these cups. Some of them were, like, had straight out like loads of swearing and everything on them. And I actually bought one of the swearing cups for a relative of mine who loves that kind of stuff. But yeah, some of them were really like, I thought, that's me. That's how I feel about something right now. I could literally, if I was standing in front of a particular person right now, I would just be in my head slamming them in the face. Oh gosh, it's funny how these things can make you feel. All right, Jita, what do we got? Nabin or Nijal? Which one would give you a long-term meaningful relation and even potential marriage? Okay, so Nabin or Nirjal? Okay, let me set the clock for you. Okay, let's get started. Okay, Jita wants me looking at two energies, Nabin with Jita or Nijal. Nijal. Nabin or Nijal. At least they both start with N. Well, one of them's good for marriage. See that? The 10 of diamonds just popped out. That's like the 10 of pentacles. That's like a marriage. Okay, which one would give her meaningful relationship potential marriage? Nabin or Najal? What's going on with these two characters? Okay, let's stop. Nabin, Najal. N-A-B-I-N N-I-R-J-A-L. This one's got extra letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So that would have gone there, and then that will go there. Okay, not this one. Nabin would have secrets or surprises you don't really want to have. I see you and another female when I look at this. I say Nabin. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but I'm feeling like with the upside down thing, the double jokers with red cards is really good. And it can be marriage proposal, it can be babies, it can be a future. But when you've got black cards and two females and you're asking about being with that person, I feel that this person would come and go between you and other people and maybe talk to other women. This is surprises you don't want from a person when it's upside down, because this is a card where you go, oh my gosh, and you want it to be oh my gosh in a good way. And I'm feeling like you might get hurt here, or there might be there might not just be you, put it that way, when I look at Nabin. When I look at Najal, it's a slow start with this person. This person maybe doesn't have, I feel this one would have a lot of what you like about the person, and this one doesn't have as much. But in the long term, we have double aces and a 4 sitting here. Double aces can be marriage proposal, can be stability, can be talking about a future, but it's not going to happen straight away with this person. This person wants to be single for a while. They want to have fun for a while. They're not too sure about their working future, their financial situation. This can be somebody hardworking. It can also be some sort of sickness or something going on in their family. But I'm feeling like so far that it looks better here simply because we've got two females here and then black energy surrounding surprises. So we'll see what the tarots have to say. Show me the energies around, firstly, Nabin. 3 cards for Nabin and 1 from the bottom, please. And then 3 cards for Najal and 1 from the bottom, please. Who would be better suited for Jita to pursue? I feel like in your heart, this is the one you want to go for, Nabin. I just feel that this won't be what you expect in the long run. I feel that this one might feel like it's just a friendship and fun and this person doesn't want to settle down, but then they do. It's like they do, but they're working on other things. Anyway, we'll see. So, Nabin. Yeah, see, both of them are not too bad. I just feel like something is not right here with the 2 queens, and then now we've got another queen showing up. So we've got Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Spades. That's like Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups. Too many queens sitting around this name. But it's even got a 3, which can represent you, him, and somebody else. You're going to be wanting him to just solely choose you, make a solid commitment, and have balance come back in. I don't know if you're going to get it, though. So we'll clarify in a sec. Let's just look, show me about a connection to Najal and Jita. And it can be also that you are doing this. You're looking at 2 males. So you're looking at 2 males instead of just 1. All right. So it can be your energy that's giving off this 3 people thing up here. And he might know that you're looking at him and looking at somebody else at the same time. So here we go. Nojal. Aha. Okay, so Nojal comes out with the Knight of Wands on the end, which is pretty much the same as the Jack of Clubs. This is somebody that wants to have single energy. They're very attractive. They're attracted to you. They want to have fun, all of this sort of stuff. He does have the marriage kind of connection kind of card going on here. So he's got double aces and he's got the 2 of cups. Here is showing a stubbornness to get there though. And then that's where you're sitting here going, you know, when are we going to move this to a different level? So I feel the 2 different energies, you could eventually have something with this person, but I just feel like there's going to be a backwards and forwards and maybe other females in the picture. With this one, I feel like eventually you will get there, but it may be taking you longer than you want it to take for you to have that kind of relationship with each other. So let's just see. Show me, firstly, Nabin. 2 cards for Nabin, top and bottom, please. Nabin. Yeah, look, got engagement ring there. Now show me Nojal. Nojal with Gina. Sun, the best card there. Being that the sun's down here, the double aces are here, the 2 of cups is here. Now the double jacks, the knight and the jack, they can be sending out the invitations for people to join you. It can also mean that he might hang around people or play a particular sport or do something that is not quite what you like. But I do feel that if this thing came together, it could be something quite solid with the sun, and then this is going on this journey that you've been waiting for. I just feel you will wait to have something with this person. Up here, it does have the going on a journey, and then it has the making a commitment, but I just don't know at what cost with this person. I just don't like 3 queens showing up in this reading. It should just be the 1 female. It's like he's looking for that right person, and once he's got that right person, it could be you. Once he's got that right person, he will then settle down and do the, you know, like the aces. We've got double aces sitting together. We've got the justice and the balance, which could be going and getting married and doing all of that sort of thing. But I just feel like you might feel that he's talking to you, talking to somebody else, dating somebody, you know, like I just feel like he might be looking around at the moment. It could also mean that if you got involved with him and he did put a ring on your finger and everything, he might not be that trustworthy to start with. It may be something that you're wondering, is this person still seeing somebody else or something like that? Whereas with this one, it's off to a slow start. But then it's sort of like, let's have some fun together. Let's roam around together. You're saying, hey, I'm putting my foot down. I want it this way. And he's going, yes, in time, we will have all of this, but let's have some fun. And the sun is showing me that that's probably the better one. I'm feeling this is the better one, even though you do have cards that represent a marriage. I just don't like the 3. I don't like the 3 females sitting here. And the traveling thing could be him. He might be at a distance from you as well. So it might be showing me that it's too hard to bring this thing together. Whereas this one, it's if you can put up with some sort of habit or sport or something, I feel this one might be participating in something you don't really like or something like that. But yeah, I'd be going with this one, Nojal. Make friends with both of them, but I'd be looking at a view with this one. Ask this question again in 2 months' time. If you're still in contact with both of them, ask this question in 2 months' time and let's see where we're at then. I just feel that this might have too many females around him. He might work with females. He might work with one female in particular, and he's very close with that person. He might have females in the family that have too much to do with everything. Both of them are showing marriage. Both of them showing connection and commitment. I just feel that the second one you're asking about might be better. He is your friend, so it makes more sense about what I'm seeing here. Okay. Yeah, well, I just feel that there's something he does that you don't like, because this can be showing irresponsible or hanging out with the wrong kind of people. He might not have the job that you would prefer. You know, this one might be a doctor and this one might work in, I don't know, industry or something. So, yeah, it might be the jobs or something. This one's got a better job, this one's got a less job. Um, but yeah, for romance, getting the Two of Cups, getting the love journey, getting the sun, getting the double aces, to me it looks like this is the winner. This one down here. Alrighty, so let's just do a yes and no for you. We'll do it with the blue cards. Oh, they're both doctors. Okay, they're both doctors. This one looks like he's a ladies' man. So he's around all the nurses and everything. This one looks like he focuses on his work. Um, this one looks like he's on some sort of journey though. So his doctor journey might be where he wants to be something top of his game because somebody died of something or whatever. And so he's trying to find an answer. So yeah, I feel like this one's more on an agenda. But at the moment he wants play and fun. But eventually he would be settling down. This one up here, he might be a doctor around females. He might be a gynecology or something, and that's why there's females everywhere, but I just don't know. Both would put a ring on the finger, but I feel more happiness would be with the other one, the one that's your friend. So he's shopping for the girls. That's why he's looking at all the girls. Yeah. I don't think you would trust him, though. I think that you'd be wondering, am I the one, or is he looking at somebody else? All right, let's just do 2 yes and no's for you. Top 3 cards will be your first question. Bottom 3 cards will be your second question. Jeeta has 2 questions. Top 3 cards will be her first question. Bottom 3 cards will be her second question. And then I think we're back to the free list, Mama B. So we'll do your numerology demo thing next. I'll just go and check PayPal in case somebody else paid while we've been talking. Okay, here we go. Good luck, Jeeta. First question. Oh, these are all upside down. First question is a yes. Look at it. You got all males come out. Second question from the bottom is a wait and see. Okay, so your first question is a yes. Your second question is wait and see. First question, we have messages of the man holding the coin. So this is not the man holding your heart and love and romance. This is your boss or your dream of what you're going to do, your career path. It can be a man that's going to be supporting and paying the bills as well. You're being told about balance at the moment, to balance things. You're also being told not to rush. This can't be, don't push somebody, don't rush something. When it happens, because this is hostility. So I'm getting more of a yes, though, with your first question. Your second question, you're being told balance, balance, and something's done. So this is maybe, maybe, and maybe not. So yeah, you've got to work out a balance at the moment. So all your cards are talking about balancing at the moment. It's not answering the question, though. It's saying maybe, 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 maybe. All right? And that's what we have for you. We'll get one of these message cards for you too, Jeeta. Okay, Jeeta, you get the sun. Yoo-hoo! The sun is warm. It will brighten your day. Good luck is coming your way. The closer to your location, the sweeter the bliss. Energy will abound with a summer's kiss. Beautiful card to get, the sun card. It's beautiful energy around you. Thank you, Jeeta. Okay, so where are we at? Let me just go and check PayPal, Mama B, and I'll be back in a sec. Nope. Okay, so we're back to the free list for a little while. So Mama B, you are up next. I've got your numbers already down on this piece of paper. Okay, so for everyone watching, what have we got? We've got 6 people in here at the moment. This is a numerology reading, okay? So what I've done here is I've got Mama B's birthday numbers, and I've got Kwan's birthday numbers, and hers came down to a 446. His came down to a 425. and then I've added them together. So we get an 8, a 6, and then 6 and 5 is 11, and we get a 2 out of that. So the numbers together are 8, 6, 2. So now I look to see where they're at. Now, because they've only just met each other, they are only in this first stage over here. So all the first numbers is where they're at. If you continue a relationship with somebody or a friendship or whatever it is, you move along as the decades go on. Okay, so when we look at your numbers yourself, Mama B, because you're only young, you're still not at that second stage, but Kwan is already over here in the second stage because he's 1976 and you're 1995. I think that was the numbers, was it, Mama B? Let me just double check that. 22, which is 4 of the February 1976. Yes, that's Kwan that I've got there. Okay, so he's already in his number 2. So this is where somebody's looking for a permanent partner. All right, so we'll just set the clock so I don't go on too long about this. We'll just set it for 8 minutes will do. All right, here we go, Mama B, you and Kwan. So the first thing I'm seeing, as I said, you're here in an 8 phase. We'll just add these 14, which is a 5. It's an 8. Down here we got a 2, we got a 4. Ooh, we got 2, 4, 6 in the bottom. That's not too great, unfortunately. 2 and 6. All your 2, 4, 6. Remember, whenever I do readings and I say 2, 4, 6, oh my God, you know, 2, 4, 6 is a really good communication. They're really good together. As time goes on with you and him, unfortunately, it's a struggle to be in that 2, 4, 6 zone. You've got the 2 and the 6, but the 4 is a problem. So the 4 is learning together. It can be females as well. It can be other females causing a problem in the relationship. But this would be down the track. It starts off where commitment on either side is not quite there. This is where you have a lot of fun together. You could make money together. You could work together. You would be responsible for a lot of different things together. This is where you would travel, go out, change. If you wanted to know, is this just going to be a friendly, fun kind of relationship, I'd say right now, yes, with those 2 numbers right there, because commitment's sitting down in a problem area. And that's a 4 up the top. So you do have a 2, 4, 6 here at the top. So if this relationship was to continue, it could be something that would last forever with a 2, 4, 6 being at the top, even though you got them at the bottom. Basically, when I see numbers that are really positive with a relationship, 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9, and 2, 4, 6. When I see any of those kind of combinations, I feel like it's a good match with somebody. If you have them in the top and the bottom, basically having them in the top, especially you've got this as your top pinnacle, and you've got this as your side pinnacle, and this is center. It kind of counteracts that they're in the bottom. Okay, to me it kind of balances it out. So what is missing in this relationship? Let's just get a total number. So what have we got? We've got 6, 8, 8, 16, says 7. So we've got no 1s, 1. We've got a 2, no 3s, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and no 9s. Okay, so we've got no 1s, no 3s, no 9s. Those things are missing in this connection. Not so bad. The 1s are time apart, time on your own. So there's a need for you two to be together as much as possible, Mama B. So for this thing to work, you need to socialise. You need to get in groups of people. You need to, if he likes, I don't know, going and watching the football, you need to go with him. If you like to go to the park and walk around near the lake or something, or have a picnic at the park, he needs to participate in that. So if you do things that both of you like, and even if you participate in things that he likes but you might not like them that much, or you like and he might not like them that much, if you participate in common things, I think this thing would work. This situation, this relationship could work. It'll go from just fun and games and travel and change to something more committed here. But as I was saying, ex-partners, his ex, your ex, people from the past, past relationships, marriage breakups, whatever, they could cause a problem right at the very beginning here. Right at the very beginning of this journey. You can't see any of this, what I'm writing here. Yeah, so right now you're in the fun phase. You're in the fun, getting to know each other, exploring. If it continues, you will go into a more solid kind of union. If it keeps continuing, you then finally hit your partnership goal. But like I said, you've got a 2, 4, and a 6, which usually is a very, very good partnership. Now, like I said, you're missing a 1. So the 1s could mean the fact that they're missing. It could just mean that you're missing that kind of alone time. If you're on your own too much, it could cause damage to the relationship, because to me it's just not there with that one thing. The 3s can be family, it can be sex and fun and all of that sort of thing. It is a shame that the 3's missing, because that's all about family, fertility, babies. But this is still parenting right in the middle. It can mean that yous would parent each other as well. Like you'd be like a mama bee to him, and sometimes he'd be like a daddy Kwan to you. So yeah, that can be looking out for each other, supporting each other, rescuing each other, which is nice. The 7 can be a spiritual connection here, that you two were brought together through some sort of fate, some sort of spiritual connection there. Now, I do feel you may have problems with, well, your 2, your 4, and your 6 is up the top. So you might not have too many problems, but you could have problems with people born in February, people born in April, even though you are, and he's born in February. So other people in February, other people in April, and other people in June could be an issue at times. I feel that with this 6 being right at the bottom, at times, if you were to go on and have children with Kwan, I do think it would be boys first and girls second, if you would have children. But I also feel that at times you would be doing all the parenting, and at other times he'd do all the parenting. What are we saying up there? The problems aren't showing up on one side or the other. If you wanted to go one side or the other, because see how the 2's down the bottom and the 6's down the bottom, the 6's in the middle. So that's a shared issue. This is about commitment to each other. So some days he'll feel that you're not committed to the journey, and other days you'll feel that he's not committed. But I always say that the females are on the right. So this may be female issues. This may be not learning from the past, not learning from past mistakes, sitting on your side of the fence. From his side of the fence, it would be about lack of commitment in the past. So that's where it's coming from. Up the top here, both of you are talkers. Both of you want to change things. You want to do things differently. You got lots of 8s here. 8s are money. So together, if you two formed a business and decided to work together or sell something online or whatever, you would make a crap load of money with these 8s here. You would be actually very, very good as working partners. But you do have 2, 4, 6, which is very nice. 2, 4, 6 is very, very nice to have in a reading. So we're nearly finished now. I just want to look at you, Kwan, by himself. Kwan was 4, 2, and 5, 7, it's 11. He's a master number. He's a 1, 1, 2. Yeah, so he could be very, very strong-willed with what he wants to do. He's got 2, 4, 6 here. So he's meant to commit to somebody, have children, have a family, do all of that sort of thing. Right now he's sitting in this 2 phase, and he's also sitting in a 7 phase. So he might be looking at things in a different light with spiritually. Also at the moment he's having trouble with either children, family, or third parties interfering in his life. 6 and 7, 6, 6, 12, 13, that's a 4 there. and that's a 9 there. It's got a good energy here, Mama B. He looks like he's a good soul. Looks like very good energy with you and him. But I do feel right now for both of you, commitment is, what is it? You know, like, is it there or not? Because this is fun, this is happiness, and this is, if you stay together, it could move to a strong commitment if you stay together. But the commitment thing is a bit of an issue at the moment. It's sometimes where he wants everything, and other times where he's strong-willed and stubborn and he'll pull away. Anyway, Mama B, that's what I'm seeing there. But I like that he's got like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you've got the 8. You got the 8. You got a 3 as well. You've got what he's missing, because you're the 4, 8, 5. And then the 8 and the 2. Sorry, I'm just working this out. 4 and 5. He's missing a 1, a 3, and an 8. A 1, a 3, and an 8. You've got a strong 8 there in your reading. So you got part of what he needs there. And he's got stuff that you need as well, because you're missing quite a few numbers on the top row. You've got 1, you've got 3 missing. Both of you have got 3s missing. I'm just going to see. Sorry about that. Oh gosh, the sneezing started again. He's missing a 1. You've got the 1. So you've got the 1 and the 8 that he's missing. So that straight away tells me that this is a good match, because he's missing 2 numbers which you actually have. So when somebody's missing certain numbers, the other person hopefully has those numbers at the top of their pyramid. Anyway, that's your numbers with Kwan. Let's go back to our readings. Where were we? Thanks, Mama B. Okay, Mama B, you're up next anyway. I don't think anybody else has paid yet. We'll just see how things are going. I'm just going to have a bit of my tea. Okay, so... Okay, so we've done your numerology thing, Mama B. Well, at the moment, Michael's not available to you anyway, is he? Michael's detained. Let's just say he's detained. Okay, so your question today for your yes and no is, you want to know if Kwan is trying to purposely get you pregnant. With those numbers, it could be yes. With those numbers he's got there. I don't know why he would want to do that. I mean, when was he born? 1976, so he's 40-something, is he? Yeah, 40. Because I'm 1965, he's 9 years younger. 9 years younger than me, I think. No, he's 11 years younger. 11 years younger, so he's 46. All right, so yes and no for Mama B. Is Kwan purposely trying to get Mama B pregnant when you sleep together? Is he trying to get Mama B pregnant? Is he trying to get Mama B pregnant? 46, wow. You always end up with these ones that are a lot older than you, Mama B. This is yes and no. This here is somebody that wants to be a dad, wants to be a father, wants to be a husband. This is somebody that wants to be on his own and be with lots of people. So he's showing up as 2 types of energies. This is just somebody, you know, sexy, strong, likes to have fun. This is somebody that wants to settle down and be a dad. Then we've got the, you know, commitment to some sort of job here with the letter. This is where somebody commits to what they want to do. So the answer to the question, yes or no, I'd have to say that these 3 cards mean, yeah, for some reason he wants you going down the baby channel. We've even got the happy home, which is usually about kids and babies and all of that. How many kids has he already got? Has he already got children at 46? If he's not got children, maybe that's why he wants you to. I mean, he is using that method that you said. If he wanted you pregnant, he wouldn't use anything, I suppose. He would just do it. Anyway, let's get you one of these. I will do some of these for you. Okay. Mama B, you've got to just go with the flow at the moment. This is telling you to just heal, move forward slowly. Don't rush at anything, because otherwise you'll just cause yourself some anxiety and fear. Okay, so that's what's sitting there at the moment. They're both girls, the kids. So he may want to have a child with someone and have a boy. That might be what he's trying to do. But it's weird. Your cards are saying, yes, he wants to have a baby. He wants you pregnant. He might want to keep you too. Okay. Just one more message for Mama B. Top and bottom cards. This is just messages for you now. This has nothing to do with Kwan. You just had the patience card fall out there. So don't rush anything forward. Just do it very slowly. Oh, so he's got kids that are very far apart in age. So your message at the moment is you're your own worst enemy at the moment, Mama B. You got the Eight of Swords energy floating around. So you're stressing yourself out. You're thinking about things. You're going round and round in circles in your own mind. Also, you're being told to manifest what it is you want in your life at the moment. Okay. Where's the rest of my donators today? Wow. This was like last Monday. It's like Mondays are not my thing anymore. I don't know what's going on. I did come on a lot later than normal. Normally I'm finishing right now. Next Monday I might try early, or tomorrow. I might try going on 9 o'clock in the morning or something tomorrow and see how we go. See what happens with the readings and the donations. Anyway, that was you, Mama B. Thank you for your help, Mama B. Much appreciated. Where is Angie still here helping, or is she gone? Leanne, what are we asking today for Leanne? Will Emad come back soon? Will Emad? Oh, you donated. Thank you, Modesha. I'll just do this yes or no. Will Emad be coming back to Leanne? Will Emad come back to Leanne? Oh, I just didn't see any green hearts on the screen, Mordacia, so I didn't know that anyone donated. If you do donate, guys, can you please put a green heart on the screen, or let Mama B know that you have donated so I can see green hearts, so that way I'll go and check PayPal. I didn't see anything come in on there or my watch. That's why I didn't think there was a thing. It does look likely, Leanne. We've got a contact here, a letter of contact. We've got desire card here, that he finds you attractive, desirable. And then we got the key to success in the future. So I do feel that this Emad will eventually turn up. He may just contact you or something, want to talk to you. He might just tell you you're beautiful, he loves you, whatever. But that's 3 cards that mean yes, that you've got there today. We'll just get a message card for you before I go and check this PayPal. Leanne. Okay, Leanne, you have the flowers card. This came out before. This is about happiness coming. It can mean that you need to be encouraged right now. Encourage yourself to move forward. Your days will soon be filled with pleasure and dreams coming true. Fate has willed what's best for you. Okay, so that's what we got there for you. Let me just go and check this PayPal thing, Mama B. Oh, Angie's still here. Thank you, Angie. Okay. All right, so we have Natalie, which is Madesha. Okay, is it a good idea to move back to Florida? Okay, we'll look at that now, and then we're on to Meh. Oh, Meh, you've donated for another mini. Okay, thank you, Meh. So this is Dacia, and then Meh again. Okay, that's 2 minis there. All right, we're going to do 2 minis now. Leanne is done. Up next, Mama B for the free list would be Ramesa and the alphabet person if they're still here. So get their questions ready if they're here. So first we're going to do, is it a good idea for Natalie to move back? Here we go. Okay, Natalie, let's have a look. Is it a good idea for Natalie to be moving back to Florida? Is it a good idea for Natalie to be moving back to Florida? Look what happened in Florida with that storm and everything. Oh my gosh, that was craziness. Is it a good idea for Natalie to be moving back to Florida? N-A-T-A-L-I-E. Yes, it is. Natalie, I don't know if you've had card reading like this before, and I've told you about sevens. Sevens is where people move. They move house, they do things differently, they get a new set of people, a new apartment, a new job, new everything. This is something that's going to make you balanced and happy. There's more money to be made back in Florida, so I don't know what you do for work, Natalie, but it's showing me that if you go there, you will have to let go of something though. This is where you're a bit sad about a particular person or an atmosphere or a job or whatever it is where you are right now. There is some sort of sense of loss here, but that sense of loss will fade because this is showing me where once you're moved and settled in, you're going to be a lot happier. Financially, it looks like it would be better for you to be back there, and also health-wise, health and well-being, romantically wise, it's showing this nice sort of feeling here. I do feel you're stuck though. You're stuck here at the moment, trying to let go of something, trying to realize whether something's done or it's not done. I don't know if you're going back to Florida because you're going back to somebody from the past, and maybe this is this person in here, or whether you're finishing something to go to Florida to start something new. But I do feel this is going to be a good move for you. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, Natalie. Show me Natalie moving back to Florida. What will that be like for her? What will things be like for Natalie moving back to Florida? Alphabet, if you're still here, the person that uses the alphabet, you need to let Mama B know you're still here to get your question ready. This is a good move. This will probably be one of the best things you've done. I do feel there's going to be a delay on the movement. You might plan on moving by February, let's say, or in 2 months, which would be January. I feel like it's going to be longer than expected. So if you thought you were going in 2 months, it might be 6 months, it might be 7 months. Okay, so I do feel there's a delay on this movement thing that you're doing. You need to trust in your own intuition at this time, Natalie. You need to trust in what it is that's telling you where to go, when to go, how to do it all. Welcome back, Alphabet. Didn't know if you're still there or not. This is the sun shining. So you're going to get all ideas. You're going to know where you need to go, who's going to help you. This is fun in the sun. I don't know if you're going to be ending some sort of job and getting a payout or something, and then you're using that money to move, or whether when you get there that you're going to be better off financially. There's something to do with your financial situation with this move. T-A-L-I-E. There again, there is something that's holding on to you that you You want to go, you want to move, you know that it's going to be the right move for you. You know that there's going to be a lot of happiness and a lot of people that associate with you better. You're going to be happier when you're at home, but there is something that you're cutting off, something that you're letting go that's painful, some sort of hard memory, some sort of hard relationship that doesn't work anymore. But there is something that will be where you're cutting it off. But your main question, should you be moving back? I do think it's a yes, especially with the double red 7. Make your plans and start acting on those plans. Look at this. You may have money issues where you are right now. You may have to delay the movement and then move. Once you do, this is the balance coming back. This is invitations, possible new jobs, new people, new everything. I do think it would be good for you. All right, the buzzer is going. Let's do 2 yes and no's. Oh, sorry, that was a mini read, wasn't it? Okay, let's do yes and no for you. Okay, Natalie, go Mordacia. Think about a question in your mind. Mama B, if you're wondering who I'm talking to, go Mordacia's name is Natalie. That was the person that came online and somebody else with a different name was trying to steal the reading, remember? I blocked that person and then they came in again using another name and I blocked them again. Anyway, go Mordacia. Natalie, think about a yes or no question in your mind right now and we'll get you some more messages. Okay, Natalie has a question in her mind. Please give me the answer. Ooh, this is a tough one. The money's at the bottom of the deck and the luck. So I do feel that movement forward and everything all depends on finances and it will be a good thing. You need further examination before you move forward. This is a yes, this is a yes, as long as you know what you're getting yourself into. As long as you know where you're going, who you're going to associate with, where you're going to work, all of this sort of stuff. You need to get everything together and find out the stuff you don't know. Because this is the book of secrets. This is a book of, it can be a book of lies. It can be that somebody has been causing you stress, somebody's been lying or whatever. So this can be the book of lies and secrets, but it also can be like in regards to moving somewhere, make sure you get all the information before you sign the dotted line. Okay, before you give up your job or give up your apartment or whatever it is you're going to do, make sure that you've got all the information because this is telling you to look wisely. But the answer to your question, I'm going to give you a yes in time. Not a yes like bang right now today, it's yes, but I do feel that once something changes or some sort of movement happens, then it's a yes. All right, and that's what we got. All right, everybody, I had the nails redone. I don't know if you can see it with the light. But yeah, they're purple underneath this glittery stuff. I don't know if anybody can see that. But yeah, it's a purpley glittery. I'll have to do a little video and put it on the shorts again of the nails. I got them cut shorter as well. They were getting way too long. But yeah, on the camera it kind of looks like a blue silvery colour, but it's actually a really rich purple colour. If you've got Cadbury's chocolate in your country, the packet, the wrapper, that purple, that's what this is. Same sort of colour. All right, let me just go and check PayPal again. Meh is up next. Thank you, girls, for your donations today. I'm still only halfway there, Mama B. I've got to stay online until I get to my target. I am getting a little bit tired, though. How long have I been online now? Only an hour and a half. I'm having a really weird day today. I don't know if it's the weather or that we just went through that moon phase. I'm not sure. I just feel a bit flat. Maybe I didn't sleep well. Okay, how does the Cancer feel about you? Okay, meh. Let's get the clock set. Let's get going. No worries, Mordacia. Hopefully that helped you. Thank you. Okay, meh. Your question is there. I can see. How does the Cancer feel about meh, the Libra? How does the Cancer person feel about... Let's just say your name in my head. Hit the like button, guys. Do what Queenie says. Queen Angie. Here we go. Good luck, meh. The Cancer person. They're a bit dubious, a bit skeptical. This Cancer person, this up here is showing me a person that thinks about long-term commitment, a future, what they want. It does show me somebody that's focused on work. There's absolutely no love cards coming out with this connection at the moment. They do desire. There is a desire card sitting here. But this is just somebody that wants to talk about things, wants to work things out. It's like somebody that worries about their future and they think, all right, I need to work hard, I need to get the money, I need to pay the bills, and I haven't got time to think about love. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting somebody that's busy. They're trying to do some sort of move at the moment. I don't know if this person, this Cancer you're talking about, wants to move house, move direction. There's some sort of failed connection going on. I don't know if this is a child, one woman and you. There's different connections going on with this Cancer person you're looking at, and something not going the way they planned it. So maybe they lost their job, maybe they got to sell their house, maybe, I don't know. I just feel like there's some sort of stress going on around this person you're asking about. Might be going on for all Cancer star signs at the moment. I'm feeling a bit wishy-washy at the moment. I should be feeling top of the world, but I don't. Anyway, let's see. Show me more about this Cancer person that meh is inquiring about. All right. So this is like the hanging around feeling. So you asked what did they feel towards you, was it? Was that your question? How do they feel about you? They just feel that you're there. You're somebody that's there. Either you or them, there's a lot of stress being going on, and there's some sort of deception or lies or something in the past. So this is either around them or you. It's like a feeling sorry kind of energy here, a stressful energy. I do feel there might be something big going on in their life. Now, it could be that there's somebody not well, and this is the doctor, this is the sickness, and they're dealing with some sort of illness or something at the moment. So it could be them, could be you, could be somebody that they're dealing with. If they're a doctor themselves, well, that would make a lot of sense because they're working in medical. I'm not picking up that there is a proper connection here between you and this person. They might have a little flash in the pan sometimes where they think about you and have a little bit of a romantic thought. There is a desire, as I said, but it's clouded by other stuff going on for this person, unfortunately, meh. So I don't know who this person is to you or what sort of journey you were thinking you were going on with this person. In the future, there may be something, but right now I feel like there's some serious kind of stress or something going on here. Or they think that about you. They think, oh, she's a stress head, she's got worries going on, there's problems going on in her life. But this is normally where there's been some sort of deception, some sort of sneaky lying. I'm wondering whether this person you're asking about is actually married, because this is like husband and wife. And then there's you in the middle. So there's a desire or something, but it's something not acted upon. This is just hang around and wait at the moment. It's like wait. So yeah, not really good energies there, unfortunately. Unless this person's just working really hard at the moment, they're going to buy a new house or move or something. I just feel like they don't really spend too much time thinking about what you're doing in your world at the moment because they're too busy wrapped up in what's going on in their world. All right, let's do yes and no. Meh. Think about a yes or no question in your mind. Yes or no question in your mind. and then we'll move on to Ramesa and Alphabet. I'll just check PayPal again in case, Mama B. I'm starting to get a bit of a headache. I think it's the flowers and stuff. Had a headache yesterday and I had a headache the day before that. I haven't taken anything for it. I just drink and rest up. All right. Yes or no for Meh's question. Okay, here we go. Last messages. This is a yes. Okay, so you've got a yes. You've got a yes at the bottom here. Something you've been waiting for. This is being lucky. Something that you need to do. This here is you may need to either cut the anchor. There's something that you're preventing yourself from doing, moving on, whatever. You may be coming up against a stubborn energy at the moment. And then this is something that you've been waiting for as well. This is where signing on that dotted line, it can be a new job, it can be a promotion, it can be a love thing. It can be a commitment. It can even be an invitation. But the answer to your question, I'm going to give more of a yes. This is a maybe. So I'm giving a maybe yes on this question. But the bottom of the deck was a yes as well. So I'm going to give it a yes. Alrighty. What are we doing? D. D. Thank you, D. Let me go check. Getting closer to my target, which is great. D, Doa. You start your main job in a couple of weeks. Oh, you've got the job. Okay, you've got the job. You're going to start. All right, so you've paid for a, is that US or Australian? What is that? It's Australian dollars. So you've paid... The dollar must have changed, has it? Let me just go and quickly check the dollar at the moment. What is the dollar at the moment? Because it's 11 US dollars. Here it is. Let's put 17. Oh yeah, that's $11. Okay, the dollar thing has changed again. I was just wondering why it was low today. Okay, so our dollar has dropped, gone weaker, and the American one has gone stronger again. I think that's how it works. All right, so that is for a detailed read for D. One detailed read, and Ramesa and Alphabet, you'll be after this unless somebody pays again. All right, here we go. D, you want to know how this new job's going. Yeah, I was just checking what the transition over was today, D, because last week I think it was a bit more than that. But yeah, thank you, D. I know that you always pay the right money. I was just wondering why the payments are lower today. All right, that's the crappy thing when people are paying in a different thing. When our dollar drops or whatever, it's just crap. Anyway, here we go. D and your new job. D starts her new job. How's this thing going to go for her? What I'm going to do is this is now, this is in a month or so, and then this is like further along. Okay, so to start with, I feel like there's going to be a lot of passion involved. You're going to be really happy about what you're doing. You're going to feel like you're in the right place at the right time. I do see somebody trying to hover around you, put their arm around you, show you the ropes. It may come across as unwanted as well, so be on the lookout for that. This would be a male energy who might be overly friendly, or they could be somebody that's kind of cold as well. So it could be one energy or the other. So I do feel there may be one person that makes you feel a little bit either off or something. But mostly the job is looking pretty good. I do think you'll also be a little bit stressed to start with, where you're not too sure about your role or about the people in the job. And then you'll feel your way around. There is a new friendship coming in from this connection, from this job. There is some sort of romantic friendship kind of thing. Well, not romantic. It's a friendship kind of thing. Just be careful not to tread on somebody's toes. Like when you go into this job, if somebody's, oh, hey, do you want a cup of coffee? Or do you want to sit down and talk? Or because they've all got their dynamics where you're going, and you coming in, somebody could feel a little bit put out by it. Because I do feel an energy of somebody being put out by you being there. But mostly it's looking like you're very passionate about what you're doing, very strong-minded with what you want to do. I do think sometimes you'll go home and you'll be very, very stressed about the day that you've had. And I don't know if it's this fella here. I just feel that this fella might expect something of you, or he might talk in a way that he shouldn't. It could be something like that. I'm just going to turn this off, guys. Hopefully you can see the camera okay. It's just annoying my eyes and that at the moment. All right, so moving forward with this job, there could be little bonuses along the way. This would be your normal pay, and then this could be some sort of bonus offered. So there could be some stuff that you might have to start doing, but it's going to be worthwhile. There is some sort of opportunity of growth here, because this is learning something new right here. And then there's a solid connection forming. So the longer that you're there, a solid connection forms with somebody that it's like they want to be your father figure, but then they don't. It's like they want to be your friend, be a father figure, be a boss or whatever. I just feel like somebody's constantly watching you. And sometimes at the beginning, it might feel yuck with this person watching you. But then it starts to feel like you know that they're looking out for you. And so there is somebody that you'll be able to trust, and somebody you're going to bond with. Maybe more than one person, but I do see there's some sort of growth here in this job that will come quite quickly. So you might only be working there for a month or two, and then next thing you know, there's some sort of advancement coming through. Hey there, Chris. Welcome to the room. As time goes on, this is you feeling very, very secure and happy. I like this energy here, D. This is you where you say, I should have done this ages ago. I do feel there is a female here put out of joint because of you being there. The stronger you get into this new job, the more you get connected to people while you're there, the more they see how brilliant you are at what you do. Somebody else is not liking what's going on here. So I do feel you may run into trouble, firstly with a male, secondly with a female. This female's like, I'm leaving or whatever. She feels like you're putting her out. So you may come in and then the boss sees that, let's say that there's 10 tasks that have got to be done, and she works there as well. And you can do those 10 tasks in 1 hour. She takes 2 hours to do the same job. So somebody's going to see that you're more valuable, that you can get things done better. And I also see that you would have a family kind of connection going on within the company the longer you're there. It's going to be like best friends and feeling good and all the rest of it. So it is a pretty damn good reading. Couple of little niggly irritations there. I do feel you'll be very stressed the first couple of weeks that you're there. What's expected of you, who should you talk to, who shouldn't you talk to. Don't get involved in gossip. This can be a gossip card. If someone says, oh, see that woman over there, she's been sleeping with blah, blah, blah. Don't get involved in that stuff, D. Just say, oh, look, you know, I'm not really interested. Don't comment, don't get involved, because this can be gossip. And it can be somebody sort of watching you. There could be a bit of a rogue in there. What I mean by that, there could be somebody that likes the look of you and might be a little bit flirty or something. You need to put them in their place straight away. If you don't want that kind of energy from somebody, you need to put them straight away in their place. All right, let's have a look some more. Yeah, it could be something from the last job where somebody contacts you or something and then it gives you a bit of a bad day, but don't let that give you a bad day. Just keep going. All right, more information for D on this new job that she's, new adventure. How's D going to go with this new job? This is the past here. This is the past, the challenges. Basically, you have a bit of fear going on here with the devil, like the toxic job that you were in. You're worried about that coming through, or you're worried about where you're working now, somebody from the old job telling somebody at the new job about whatever. This here can be where you're going to have to cut ties with the past. You're going to have to completely cut ties. And sometimes you're going to be a bit undecided. So that's your stresses going into the job. Once you're in there, this is you working firmly, making your choices, making your financial choices, and starting a new beginning, starting fresh, ready to go on that new journey. As you're there for a while, new things will present themselves. There is a time of healing there. Just be careful not to get roped into something that's not your business or not part of what you need to be doing. I do feel somebody may, with the devil energy and the Seven of Swords, may try to trip you up in some way. It'll just be somebody that's jealous or something like that within there. Let's just get these now to finish off because the buzzer's going. More information for D moving forward in this job. Oh, I wanted to take 3 from the bottom as well. Ha! As time goes on, we have wishes coming true and everything, but it creates a positive tower. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever seen that before, but I've seen it in a lot of readers do it. If you get positive cards, if that was sitting with the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords and that, I'd say, oh no. But it's sitting with 2 very positive cards. This is you and finding your feet, finding your strength, wishes coming true. It's like landing, you're going to be thanking what happened at the other job. Because you're going to be in a position where you're going to say, if that crap didn't happen at the other job, I would never have had this opportunity. So some kind of opportunity is going to really float your boat here. And it's a tower that you've been waiting for. So it's a tower that was a good tower. It was something that pushed you, so you had to do something about it. Okay, so that's what we got there. Last cards, and then we'll do yes and no. Again, we got the Sly Fox energy. I feel this is your past energy creeping in. The clouds will be there, but then they will be revealed and you'll understand what you've got to do. There is some sort of stubborn behavior coming from somebody. Somebody's like protecting what's theirs, or this is my friend, not yours. And when she come along and now you don't sit here and have coffee with me, it's like somebody may be jealous or somebody trying to put their foot down. This also can be things rushed energy. The fox can represent fast pace within a job, a lot of work, and where you're getting more and more work. It also can represent the slyness of somebody. Bottom of the deck, we have celebration, we have being in the right place and being admired. Look at what's at the bottom. So this is what's coming. The stuff at the bottom is what's coming or what's underlying. So half really, really good cards. This one's good as well. 2 sort of not so great cards, 2 not so great cards over there, but most of this reading has been a very, very positive outlook. I just feel like some days you're going to have a down day and you're going to sort of go into a bit of a pit. You just got to brush it off and pull yourself back up again. All right, Chris, you've donated 2 full. Let me have a look. I'm just going to do a yes and no, a double yes and no for you. Don't go anywhere, D. We'll do a double yes and no before we're finished. I just want to bring this up. I think it's yeah, it's pending, Chris. It's pending again. Can you see that? It's pending again. I'm thinking the number hasn't changed at the top of my thing. Anyway, thank you, Chris. You've helped me reach my target for the day. And I was just saying to Mama B, I'm starting to get a bit of headache and a bit tired, but that's all right. We'll keep going. Okay, so 2 yes and no's, D. Just think about them in your mind. 2 yes and no's. Oh, look at that. The money man's dropping out. That's success. That's you being offered bonuses or something new. Okay, show me. D has 2 questions in her mind. Is it yes or no? And also any information she needs to see today. Okay, top 3 cards is your first question. Yes, yes, yes. Bottom question is the second one. It's maybe, maybe, yes. Okay, so we're going to give you yes to both questions. You're being told about abundance, blossoming, things growing, and happiness. You're finally going to feel like you belong to a sense of community. And then we've got being appreciated. Finally feeling your feet. Finally feeling like you're in the right place, okay? So that was first question. Second question, yes or no. This is telling you to rest, rejuvenate, meditate, take time out, don't stress yourself. Also take time out and heal. I feel that this new job, new people, new experiences is going to heal from what happened in the past. And this is truthful, being truthful and being heard. This is where people listen to you and they want to listen to you. You've got something to say and they're interested. It's also about being truthful and honest with yourself. Anyway, that's what we have for D. Thank you, D. Okay, what's happening with PayPal? Oh, okay, so we've got Crystal with a double crystal. With a double. And then D, you've paid for another full reading. Okay, D, no problem. D with another full. Okay, so this is going to be about half an hour, guys. So what I'm going to do is, Mama B, did we have the... Okay, we've got Ramesa and Alphabet's free questions there. So everybody else on the free list, I'm sorry guys if you've been waiting around. I've got half an hour of readings here. So we'll see how we go. So you can hang around if you want to, but I'm just going to look at Ramesa and Alphabet with their quick yes and no. Then we're going to do Chris's 2 questions and then get back onto D, okay? So I just want to get those 2 out the way. Let's quickly do them. Okay, Ramesa's question was, where is it? Ramesa, will you, oh no, Ramesa. Will Ramesa's husband want divorce? Will Ramesa's husband, I really don't like asking this question, but anyway, is Ramesa's husband going to ask for divorce? Now, before I look at these cards, if I get the happy home card, the soulmate card, the good woman, the good man, I'm not going to take them as a yes. I'm going to take them as still being in the marriage, okay? Anyway, that one just dropped out. That's a lot of hard efforts. Will Ramesa's husband divorce her? Now, you might be wanting this person to divorce you. I don't know. But let me have a look. I just said the soulmate, the good wife, and the stormy clouds. Although these cards would mean yes, yes, maybe, and this is key to success and what you want to do, this is 2 people together forever and the woman staying attached here to the person, to the soulmate. There's some sort of stormy clouds. So let me have a look. Ramesa. Now, I don't know if you want your husband to divorce you. If you don't, I don't think at this stage he will. I think that the stormy clouds, I think you're going through a rough patch. This is representing 2 people that came together in love. You're looking at the love side of things and you're waiting for the storm to go away. So there's obviously been something going wrong because you're asking about divorce. You do have the key to success to fix whatever's going wrong, okay? Yeah, okay, I can see that you love him. This is somebody looking at the soulmate connection, together forever. I'd like to say no. I don't think he's going to file for divorce or anything at this stage. I think that you have some work to do here. You have to become clear. I think you just need to sit down and talk about whatever it is that's been going wrong, to bring this thing back together. Because if I seen like, you know, like bad energies, if I seen like stubborn energy, this kind of the guy that wants to be single, the sexual card, the fox, the snake. If I seen negative energies, the spying card, the secret card. If I seen negative cards, I would take that kind of question as that, yeah, this person wants out or whatever. But you got the love together forever thing, and then you got the stormy clouds clearing. So stormy clouds clearing usually means that there's a bit of fog going on at the moment, a bit of lack of clarity between the two of you. You need to sit down and talk, basically, Ramesa. You need to talk about your fears and about what you want, okay? I was hoping that you got those cards. You know, I was hoping actually that you got the man one as well, wherever he is. I did see him. There's the good man card. Because you usually have that, and the happy home, the kids, and the loyalty. I don't know where he is. I've seen him before. Anyway, so I don't want to say yes on that. I don't want to do a yes and no on that. I wanted to see which direction he's going. And it looks like he loves you still, but there is a storm there. There is something that needs to be fixed between you. Anyway, good luck on your journey, Ramesa. And yes or no for Alphabet. Alphabet, hopefully you haven't got a very serious question like that, do you? Will Abdu come back to you? Alphabet, will Abdu come back to the Aries? Will Abdu go back and be with the Aries that calls herself Alphabet? Will Abdu come back to Alphabet? Yes and no. There's desire there from him. He desires you. He finds you attractive, beautiful. There's something to do with some sort of toxic thing here. And there's messaging going on as well. So this is where a person would make contact with you. They do desire you. They want to make contact. So this is more of a yes than a no. You just got to be careful of whatever this is. This is some sort of toxic behavior, some sort of obsession, or it can be somebody interfering in the connection. Anyway, I feel it's more of a yes at this time, Alphabet. All right, sorry girls, let's get on to the paid ones. That is the free list, Mama B. We might get onto the other ones when I'm finished, but I've got 3 10-minute readings at the moment. So let me just go and have a look at on the donations. Okay, Crystal. What is your pawpaw? Is that your grandfather or something? What's pawpaw mean? I haven't heard of that before. I've heard of grandpa, Poppy. We call it Poppy out here. A grandfather, we call it Poppy. Oh, you sent a super chat. Sorry, that's right. I totally forgot about that. Sorry, that was first. Divine Goddess, you're first. Divine with a mini. Sorry, Divine, I totally forgot about that mini thing. Yeah, you were earlier. So you're first, and then we will look at Chris. So just a general for November, Chris, and then you want to know about Freddie, who is your... Oh, it's your grandfather. Okay. I've never heard of that before. Pawpaw. It's cute. Right, yeah, we use Poppy out here. Poppy. Pop or Poppy for grandfather. All right, so Divine. Yeah, what is the mini thing? What am I doing for you, Divine? because I was going to do yours on WhatsApp. That's the messages I left you. I was going to do WhatsApp either tonight when I'm at the club, and actually we're going to be going early to the club, so I will have time while he's practicing to do details on that connection that you wanted me to look at. If you want to wait till then, it's only like a couple of hours away. Let me know. Dr. AJ, Gemini, and me. Do you see the commitment marriage? Okay, we'll do a short little thing on that, and we'll see. Then I won't do it later, okay? All right, I'll just set for 5. Here we go. AJ and Sachi. Will there be commitment and marriage? Will there be commitment and marriage between AJ and Sashi? Commitment and marriage between AJ and Sashi. Queen Angie, I want to get your freebie done as well before I finish today. Because you've been helping since I turned this thing on, and I appreciate that. A-C. See what I just did then? Normally I put the person's name first and then the person they're asking about. I did it the wrong way around. This is commitment and love and happiness. This would normally mean a proposal of marriage or a proposal of a new job or whatever, but this is about love and happiness. It's also about twins and babies or 2 babies and things like that in the future. Sitting around AJ. Sitting around you down here, you're very, very worried about things. You're worried about possibility of his family finding somebody else, maybe another person that's a doctor or something like him. You're really stressing yourself out. 246 is usually a connection when it's red. It's usually a marriage and all the rest of it. It's sitting here in black for you, like you're putting your energies into something that's not here yet, and you're worrying yourself about it. You know, like you need to go on dates and get to know each other and talk about a future with each other, and you're saying, is he going to be marrying you? He is showing a view to marriage in his cards, but not showing an actual marriage. He's showing a lot of love and affection and happiness. I feel that you make him very happy, but I think that you're stressing yourself out. Let's see the connection. Okay, so it starts off of going on the same journey together, talking with each other, talking about work and a future and everything. But then over here, it's showing too much work, too much hard work, stress, and going in separate directions here. So I feel that your work journeys are taking you in different directions at this time. I do feel there's a love connection between you with the 9 and the 7s here. I do feel with the double aces, he sees you as being someone he wants in his life. But I don't see a marriage between the 2 of you right now. Now, don't get all disappointed and worried about that. These readings don't go too far forward. So you're asking about something that's way forward. You're asking about June, July next year. This is more likely around now and going into January. So we'll just get a bit more information on this. Show me AJ, Sashi, and their possible future connection. AJ, Sashi, possible future connection. AJ, Sashi, possible future. Okay, he sees you as long-term commitment. He knows this is what you want. He's putting walls up, or somebody is putting a wall up here. And then there's this disconnecting emotionally from any kind of anything. For you, you want everything now. You are desired by him. You're his empress. He's showing up that you're the empress. You're wanting it now. You're wanting it all to happen. But you're having a fight within yourself. Over here, I just see that the beginning of this thing with the two of you, the connection, it's a lot of stress, it's a lot of fear. It's just fear, fear, fear. Here is where making a solid choice between two people, and this is where literally trying to heal from something before. Now, you have mentioned to me before that there has been hurt in the past for you. I'm wondering if this is your energy at the moment. A lot of fear that I'm seeing here. I'm not seeing two people coming together and getting married. I'm seeing that he knows that that's what you want, because this is his energy. Let's just do some more. Okay, quickly some more, because this is turning into a very detailed kind of reading here, Sashi. All right, AJ, you, the connection, AJ, you, connection, connection. Starts with the Queen of Pentacles, ends with the King of Pentacles. It could work down the track, a long way away. This is slow, slow, slow. We've got the starting a love commitment coming from him. So where it moves to a different level, you're going to say, this is it. This is what we need to do. There is some sort of disconnection going on here. So I don't know if he travels or moves or something like that for a while. We've got the desire card here. So there's a lot of desire going on from both sides of this connection. Sometimes he's not giving you enough. Then we see you and him in a solid kind of commitment here. And then we see a long-term journey here. It could work. It could work. I'm not seeing the marriage cards as yet. I do see this soulmate connection. I do see a force, strong energy. Could be his father and mother, that they will decide when, where, and who. But having the starting card as the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles sitting here as well, this can be his mum and dad, or it can be him and you. And that's usually two people in a marriage, a commitment, a long-term commitment. Anyway, I wouldn't give up on it. I just enjoy what it is right now and try not to get yourself too wrapped up in fear about whether it's going to go down that path or not, and just do a friendship slow thing at the moment with him, Sashi, not something too much, because I'm not really seeing that kind of level of connection at this point. I'm seeing a friendship, I'm seeing working, traveling, laughing, but I'm not seeing let's get married, let's put the rings on the fingers and let's have babies and let's live together. I'm not seeing that yet. So yeah, I'd just be looking at the phase of the relationship right now and then moving forward. All right, I've got to have a drink because I'm getting really thirsty. Hey there, Georgia. Full readings, detailed readings. I've got 3 more to do at the moment. Are you around tomorrow? Because I'm going to be going live tomorrow again. And if you get on a little bit earlier, we could have a look at it tomorrow. You just go to PayPal. If you go to below this video in the description box and extend the description box, you'll see PayPal. And there's a link there. It's in blue. You go to PayPal and then you pay $11 US for a detailed reading. That one just then was a mini detail. So you can get a mini detail for $6 US, or you can get a more longer detailed reading for $11 US. All right. If you want to pay it today, I will get it done. What I might do, if Crystal will allow it, I might do crystals when I go to the club. Crystal, I'm actually going to the club in about 2 hours, or maybe less than that, in about 1.5 hours. So what I could do, Crystal, is I'll take the cards with me and I'll do your reading from the club. But anyway, we're on to Crystal right now. We've just got to do a yes and no for Sashi. Sashi, just think about a yes and no question in your mind. Okay, do a mini, Georgia. Just go and do $6 US. That'd be great. Thank you. And then tell us when you've paid and I'll go and check my PayPal. Sashi has a question in her mind. Is it yes? Is it no? It's a nice, yes, look what we got. We got the mother, the woman, the wife, and then we got the soulmate connection down the track. Right now, you're in the phase of assessing everything. You're watching, you're looking at social media. How does this person react? What does this person want? This is basically like a spying kind of card. It's a card where you're watching. It's a tower, but it's not a tower like tarot. This is where you watch from a high vantage point. You watch what's all unfolding and then you make your move. But this is somebody admiring you in a really loving way, and this is a soulmate connection sitting around you. But your answer is yes, Sashi, and you've even got the lucky money card at the bottom. You might be getting a bonus or something coming up soon. This can be about a job and a bonus. Somebody's watching your performance at work and they're going to step you up the ladder. But we won't look at that now. Okay, all right, so we're on to Chris. So Chris, yours was general for the rest of November, I think. So we'll do the first one. Here we go. Show me, Crystal, what's in store for the rest of November for Chris? What's in store for the rest of November for Chris? What's in store for the rest of November with Chris? My gosh, again with your father. Again. This is hospital, medical, some sort of food, drink, tablets, something, an injury at the same time. So I don't know if he's got an old sporting injury and he takes some sort of painkiller for it, or he's been using some sort of natural product, or he's ignoring it. But this is showing me something to do with that. It can be your mother as well, because we've got mother, father here, married couple. Now, the other thing I'm looking at is totally away from that. This can be something official to do with work, going to a courtroom, signing documents. Somebody's lying on documents. So you've got to look at the fine-tuned paperwork, the fine print or whatever. A crock pot for dinner tomorrow. Are you wanting to do my other question on WhatsApp? No, that's fine. We'll keep going. This could be something legal, a legal matter, and this would be the lawyer, and this would be the money man. So there's something being looked at here to do with work. Just be careful of the fine print, or if somebody, I'll give you an example. A next door neighbour put in a claim about something that happened on the property. When he put in his first lot of stuff to the doctor, to the person that owned the property, he said particular things. Then when it went to court, he said a different thing about what happened. All right. So just be careful with words and who said what about what, because there's some confusion here about a document or words or something. There's some sort of deception that I'm picking up on here to do with work, money, court, legal, insurance, something. Over here, we have a little flash in the pan of romantic adventure going on in November. This can be a soulmate connection, a friendship, and going out somewhere. This is nice energy. It can be the little boy that needs to grow up, though. It can be like, oh, you know, I like this guy, but he's a bit silly sometimes or something. This is somebody more long-term and talking about commitments for the future. Let's see what else we've got here for November. Yeah, I do it in American dollars because nearly everybody that's on my channel it's in American dollars, and if I do it in Australian dollars, it's too high for the American dollars. The other way around, you know, like 7 American is 10 Australian or something. So if I said 10 and people started paying 10, it's getting too high. All right, so it's 6 American for Mini. Show me Crystal and November. Going to be very, very busy. Somebody's taking their time. This is you, fast-paced, busy, running about, getting things done. I feel like you're doing stuff for your family, you're doing stuff for your love life, you're doing stuff for work, you're doing stuff for your brother, your sister. You know, like it's like craziness going on for you. You're very desired by somebody. Meanwhile, here comes Slow Joe. Slow Joe, let's just tone it down a bit. Let's just take one day at a time. And then we've got this, I'm just going to put a wall up here just to cause you a little bit of stress. So someone's either being stubborn, somebody's not listening, somebody's putting a wall up. It can be you, Chris, that you're saying, no, have no time for this. We also have where something's going to be coming to an end for you or somebody close to you. It could be a court type thing that's finally solved, but it's not really solved at all because we have the moon here. I hate the moon card. Sorry, Chris. The only way I like the moon card is when it's upside down or when it's just simply representing Pisces. So this can be Pisces energy. This would be... I'm not sure. I haven't got the energy on Judgment or the World. So I'm not sure what star signs those ones are. I don't really work with those kinds of things. I just know the main ones. Anyway, let's say you were going to court about some sort of insurance matter or a work-related matter or even an injury or something. This is where it's finally come to its conclusion. The successful judgment is in, victorious, but you'll never really know the full truth. So something will always remain hidden here. Now, this could be something from long in the past as well, where you're just really never going to get a proper answer. We also have fast-paced energy, possible... if this is about romance, this is where you meet someone or you're talking to someone and out of the blue they say, we should get married. That's where somebody's just out of the blue, bang. I can see you being a really good wife with me. I could see us going on this journey. I don't know if something rushed energy is going to come towards you with the whole talk of being together forever kind of energy. It could be this Pisces. Let's take this as a Pisces. Interesting energies. In regards to medical situations and hospital, I feel like there's something unknown, something hidden there. Chris, I think there's something hidden that needs to be examined more intensely. All right, let's do some of these now, and then we'll do the numbers. Show me, Chris, moving forward. 3 from the top, 3 from the bottom for November, going into December. Again, the moon and the secrets has come out. The coffin card has come out. Okay, now, if we're dealing with some sort of health-related matter, this is whatever you put in, you'll get back what you put in. You need to find the right sense of direction. You need to be loyal and true to what it is you want. You need to get to the bottom of any kind of things that don't make sense right now. Things will grow and heal here, but there's still something underlying if we're looking at health. If we're looking at work, putting in all your energies, reaping what you sow, starting to cash in, moving forward, finding the right sense of direction, staying true to what it is you want. Possible some study coming up where you're going to learn something new. You're going to flourish with that. But there will be something unknown with this coffin energy sitting here. Romantically, we've got somebody coming in, finally, justice being served, someone making you very, very happy, someone very loyal, somebody that's got the right direction, the same direction as you, but secrets and something unknown about this person. So you've got 4 cards that are really lovely, and then you've got 2 things to do with secrets and hidden. Secrets and hidden going on through November. So if you look at it with love, if you look at it with health, if you look at it with relationships, it's all similar meanings, but in a different fashion with what you're looking at. All right, so the buzzer is going. Let's do yes and no, top and bottom, Chris. So 2 yes or no questions. Chris has a yes or no question in her mind. Is the answer yes or no? Top 3 cards is her first question. Bottom 3 cards is her second question. Top 3 cards is her first question. Bottom 3 cards is her second question. Georgia. Is that Georgia that is in Central Coast? Because I just remembered that last name, Georgia Button. Are you the Georgia in Central Coast that I've actually done a reading face-to-face? Okay, Chris, so your first question is yes, yes, maybe. Your second question is maybe, maybe, and no. All right, so focusing on your first question, we have you need to ground yourself and be stable. Make a firm decision, and then you move forward. This here has been telling you to be careful of illusion and trickery at this time. And the second chakra is showing up, which is all about balance, family, tradition, all of that. Oh, hi, Georgia. Hey, how you going? Yeah, so I'm going to give you a yes on your first question there. Your last messages on this particular question, Chris, is time to be patient. You need to just take one day at a time. Don't rush anything. You also need to start exploring other possibilities. This could be with work, it could be a health-related matter, it could be a romantic matter. It's telling you about financial constraints. When that card comes up, it's like, don't dive into something. If someone says, hey, if you've got like 10 grand to spare, how about we sink it into blah, 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 it's going to make you $1 million. I wouldn't be going down that path at this time, not with financial constraints sitting there. It can also mean don't be spending willy-nilly on things you just don't need right now. But yeah, I'm going to give more of a maybe no on your second question at this stage. It's a maybe, but it's a maybe no. If it's got anything to do with money, it's more of a no at this time. All right. Okay, so that was Crystal's first. Crystal, what I might do, if it's okay with you, I've got Dee's full reading, and then I've got, what's her name? Georgia's mini reading. If it's okay with you, Crystal, I'll do those two, and then if I need to get offline, I would promise I will take my cards with me, and I'll do your cards from the club. Because I do need to get offline soon. I'm just going to shut everything now, guys. Mama B, just put crosses across the screen. There will be no more free readings today. Sorry if you've been waiting around. I do have to go. Let me just turn this all off. Yeah, so Crystal, if you want your reading done right now, let me know. I will do it. But if you're quite happy for me to do the second one on WhatsApp, let me know. All right, D. Let me go and have a look at that while I'm waiting to see what Chris says. Georgia, it's actually in US dollars. Don't worry about it now because you have had private readings with me, so don't worry about it right now. But I charge in $6 US. So $6 US currently is, who paid for a mini read? I think it's about 7 or 8. Let me have a look. It just depends on the dollar on the day. It's about $8.50 in Australian dollars. Okay, but don't worry about it right now. That's fine. I'll let you off. I'll let you off. Yeah, so whenever I'm charging, it's like in Australian dollars, it's different because I always choose the US dollars because pretty much everybody that's on my channel is paying in American dollars. I rarely have anybody from Australia paying. Maybe Australian are a bit tight with the money. All right. So, Chris, that's fine. Okay, so meh. Moving on to meh, her question again. I think this was a detailed read, was it? Meh, and then George's Mini. Okay, you wanted to know what I see coming up for you and Tim in the next 4 months. Okay. So, Georgia, you're after this. Did you put your question on here or not? No. All right, Georgia, get ready with your question as soon as I'm finished this one. All right, here we go. Show me Tim and Dee. What's coming up over the coming months for Timothy, and Dee? Oh, what's coming up? Connection between Tim and Dee. Tim, Dee, connection. Tim, Dee, connection. Are you with Tim? Because this is showing me two people together. Okay. For you, you're in two minds about things. You see Tim as a partner, a friend, sexual, fun, friendly, attractive, but there's something black about this connection that you have with him. There is also some need to apologize or something from the past or something. Something is negative here with this connection between you and... Oh, I'm doing D. Sorry, I'm doing D. Did we have one for May? Hang on. Hang on. This is... I'm doing D. He's in a connection right now. Okay. Okay, so this is showing friendship, desire, sex, fun, right? This is showing something wrong here. So that means, you know, he's in something else. There is something from the past to do with him. There's some sort of returning with each other. Okay, so there's some sort of apology needed on his part or your part. When I look at his energy, he's showing 3 jacks. 3 jacks is working, having fun, going out with people, enjoying life. You know, it's just fun in the sun, basically. He's just showing fun. It's also showing me somebody that needs to grow up. Somebody, like if he's a grown man, he's not acting like it. This down here is somebody that's working on their stability and learning. So he might be going back to school. That's why I'm getting like a school kind of like energy. But he also might be around lots of children at the moment, or he might have children. In particular, a little girl is showing up here. But yeah, this is just like fun and game kind of energy. Over here with a possible connection in the future between the two of you, this is 2 people in a solid connection. This is 2 people, you're missing the 4. The 4 is sitting over here. But there's something about not trusting each other. This is truth, this is lie. So there's some sort of trust issue if you 2 came together, and there's some sort of hidden things not being said here. There's something to do with a communication, an invitation to go somewhere. So I don't know if over the next couple of months he might say, hey, do you want to meet me, have something to eat, do you want to have a chat? I'm going on some trip, and, you know, it'd be really great if you could meet me there. So I don't know if he's going to invite you to something, but it just feels like it's a 50-50 kind of situation. It's like where you 2 could be really good together. This is 2 people that share common interests, 2 people that have a love for each other. But there's something about deception and lies and things not being told here. So yeah, there's something not right between this being something good. So let's see. No, I didn't have another one for meh, did I? Didn't I finish meh? No, I did meh. No, so this is for D. And then we got Georgia with a mini. And then we got another one for Crystal if I'm still going. All right, so I might do hers on WhatsApp because I need to stop. Show me more about the connection between D, Tim, connection, D, Tim, connection, D, Tim, connection, bottom of the deck. Okay, so from your side of it, connecting to Tim, you have a love connection there, but this is not the good tower like what I've seen before in the other reading. This is where things have got to be in your favor for things to work. This is a love affair kind of thing. This is a connection can be in a spiritual sense, it can be in your mind, but this is sort of like, you know, where's it going? So then when we look at Tim right now, he's got third party type of situation going on. He's got a lot of dreams and wishes coming true at the moment. He's got the sunshine. So this could be his love and desire for you, but like you said, he's already in a connection with somebody else. There's something from the past there with you and him. I feel that if you connected with him before he's out of another connection or before he's ready, it could maybe not work. When we look at the connection over here, this is apologies or something, and maybe talking about meeting up and talking about the past. And yeah, this is just like playful energy. This is somebody wanting to play, desire, chit chat. But there is a balance thing here. Now this could represent if he's in a solid connection with somebody that he's going to separate. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing somebody separating. I'm seeing somebody going out with the fellas and then being at home, going to bed. He's trying to make his career go forward. So there's something he's trying to do as far as work goes. If he plays any kind of sport, he might be trying to get top of his game. But over here, the connection between the two of you... could just be fun in the sun, that kind of thing. I do feel that you may have a lot of heartbreak and broken heart and tears over this person, D. But then he makes you feel good, and tells you, oh, you know, if only this, if only that. Some sort of like, let's just keep this simple. Let's just see each other now and again. My phone's ringing. I can't answer that. This person always rings me when it's not a good time. All right. Let's just have a look. Anyway, D, that's what I'm getting there. We still got a minute to go here. So let's just... I'm just going to get the other tarot deck. Where is it? Here it is. Show me more. Oh, he's already got a son. Okay. Show me more about this connection. What's going to go on in the next months with D and Tim? Okay. See how they're all upside down? There could be a new beginning on the horizon for you and him. It may come in as a rushed energy to start with, and then it may turn into something solid that you've been hoping for. Bottom of the deck, cheating and deception, a lot of tears around this connection, and just trying to be patient. I don't feel that if he's told you that he's breaking up with this person or he's not really happy with this person and he wants to be with you, I feel that it might be a bit of a half story. Because these were all upside down. You want these to be upright. These were all upside down. So wanting to start a new journey, not ready. Wanting to get together and go on a journey, not ready. The King of Cups, any of the people cards when they're upside down, to me it's somebody not telling the full truth about the situation. So yeah, that's what I'm getting there on him. I just thought that maybe a different deck might have gave off a different energy, but it's still the same sort of energy. All right, D, we'll just do these and then we'll do your yes and no, 2 yes and no questions in your mind, and then we're on to Georgia. Okay, this is just more energy about Dee and Tim. Now this is every card that you need when you look at a connection between two people. If you put in the work and the efforts and you are loyal to yourself and to him and him to you, you could have fun in the sun and you could have a happy home life together. So it's telling you that if these efforts come in, it would work. If you two were together, it would work. But right now, I don't feel that it can happen. Because he's still involved, he's got a son, he's got this other thing going on. But if he was to leave from that and be a loyal person, a trustworthy person, and come into it with you like this, you could have something really happy. But with him backwards and forwards, no, it's not going to work. Anyway, that's your stuff there. Let's just do 2 yes and no's to finish this off. Okay, Dee has 2 questions in her mind. Top 3 cards are yes or no. Bottom 3 cards is a second question, yes or no. Okay, good luck, Dee. Okay, first question, second question. Second question I'm going to do first is a yes. Second question is, as long as you balance things out, appreciate who you are, what you can do, and find the right community is sitting here. But yeah, we do have a yes energy. This is a maybe, wait and see, but this is yes. Somebody appreciates you for who you are, what you can give, but you also need to take pride in yourself. And this is finding a place where you fit with people. This up here, your first question, we've got yes, and we've got a worry card in the middle. It is more of a yes, but you've got the happy families and you've got a caring connection. And then you've got you sitting in the middle of both of this, of anxiety overload. So you're either stressing about having this or you're in the middle of something else. But the answer to your first question is yes, with a delay card sitting there. You're stressing yourself out. So if you are asking, am I going to have this or that? You probably will, but you just got to wait a bit longer. Anyway, that's what we've got for you, Dee. Thank you so much again for your payments today. I really, really appreciate it, guys. All right, Georgia. I seen your question up there further. Let me just scroll back. Don't worry about it, Mama B. I'll find it. No worries, Dee. You're very, very welcome, and I appreciate the donations. This is my job now. This is my career since my boss died last year. I used to have another income that I could rely on every week without fail, and that's gone. So I may a new GP vet nurse job. Wondering if I'll be offered the job and if it's the right way to go. Okay, so we're doing a mini on that for you, Georgia. Let me just set the clock. And Chris, if you're not listening and you're gone, doesn't matter. But if you are listening, I'll do your reading later. I'm going to take these cards and my phone, and I will do it at the club for you. Okay, here we go, Georgia. So there is a vet nurse job coming. Would Georgia be in line for this job, and is this the right way for her to go? Good luck with that career. It sounds like you're really, really gone into it. You've gone from hairdresser to this. Amazing stuff. I like when people follow their dreams. Okay. And who's the male around you at the moment, Georgia? I'm picking up on a guy. Picking up with a guy with a tattoo on, I think it's on he's got tattoos on other places, but there's something prominent on his left arm up the shoulder. Who is that? I'm picking up on some energy around you at the moment. He makes you laugh, whoever it is. All right, here we go. You're probably sitting there going, oh no, look at all the black cards. Don't worry about that. The 10 is actually hospital, and you're talking about a job with veterinary, um, yeah, gauge. Oh, okay, so that's who makes you laugh. Okay, you need more of that energy around you at the moment. Um, you will be getting a job opportunity, whether it's that one or not. I'm not too sure, because the Seven of Diamonds, the two kings are having a discussion, and then the Seven of Diamonds are sitting there, and then this is you with a new job. So this is the veterinary hospital, so don't worry about the black card. This is like a no at this time. So I don't know if it's you are not happy with what would be needed, or this is the two people that would be above you discussing whether they think you're ready or not for this particular area. It could be working with, because you're talking about veterinary surgery, nursing, it could be working with the drugs, you know, the different drugs and things like that. And this would be where you need to learn something else to be able to fill the job properly. But you will be getting some new position here, and this will be the path that you've been looking for. Because sevens are where you sit down and you map out what you want to do with your future. And when they're red, it means they're going to happen. When they're black, it means there's stress and struggle, and somebody else changes what's going on. So I feel that this is you worrying as well, and you're worrying for nothing, because it's going to work out. So if there is a delay, Georgia, and you don't get this particular thing right now, there's something coming anyway. There's something better that's going to be coming forward. It's a guy you've been seeing. Okay, so there's a tat on that left shoulder up above. I'm picking up on things. I don't know what KFC has to do with anything. I don't know if you met him in KFC, or he loves KFC or something, but for some reason I'm seeing KFC takeaway chicken. It might have been his first job or something. It's funny how, like, when I connect with you online, because I know what you look like and everything, I can sense your energies. I pick up stuff off you. Geor. And you weren't even asking about him. I knew something was going to come out about a guy as soon as I seen you online. There's a delay on you having that job. There's something to do with 8. So I don't know if you've got to wait 8 more weeks, 8 more months. You're going to start in August next year. You're going to start on the 8th of a month. It may be 8 weeks training, but then this is success and happiness. And this is actually a nurse card or a medical card. There may be some problem with travel or incident. So I don't know if you or somebody else is going to injure themselves and have to take time off. But there's something that blocks you from having this at the moment. But once you have it, it's the right way to go. This is really, really good. You'll have to ask what the hell is the KFC thing, because I'm seeing the Colonel Sanders, the bucket of chicken, the drive-through. Maybe he's going to say, I'll take you out to dinner, and he'll buy you KFC. Tell him not to be a cheapskate. Although KFC is one of the most expensive fast foods. It's one of the most expensive ones you can buy. Okay, we'll just finish off this reading. That's your mini reading, but that's looking pretty good there. We'll just get you 3. Show me Georgia and her journey with veterinary job. Show me Georgia and her journey. You'll be walking away from something, but you haven't fully let it go yet. So there's something still holding on to you from the past. You will be making firm decisions in the future. There will be 2 opportunities presented. The love of your life sitting here in the middle. So you've got a love journey clouding your work journey at the moment. But there is 2 cards telling me about something that's coming to an end for things to move forward. You may be traveling as well. You may end up in this romantic adventure with this guy, and then the job gets put on the back burner and you end up traveling overseas for a while. Actually, can you message me? I think you're on my WhatsApp, aren't you? Can you just flick me a message and say, it's Georgia here. There was something I wanted to ask you. It's got nothing to do with readings or anything. It's something that my daughter's got and she's going to be selling it. And you've got to have a particular thing to use this thing. And I'm just seeing the travel thing sitting here. And I'm wondering whether that might be because you're around the similar sort of age and you might actually be interested in this thing that she has, because she can't do it because of certain rules and regulations. But anyway, all right. So let's just do a quick yes and no to finish off. And then we are finished, aren't we? Is everything done now, Mama B? I've done all the paid ones, haven't I? I've only got Crystal's last one. I did D, and I've done Georgia, and I've done Divine. Okay, so it's just Crystal's other question, which I'm going to leave that until I go to the club. New subscriber, love and light. Oh, hello, Andrea. Is it Andrea or Andrea? Hello and welcome. I'm just about to sign out. I'm really feeling a bit washed out now. I started online 2.5, nearly 3 hours ago, and I wasn't feeling the best when I came online. I've got a bit of an allergy going on at the moment, and just yeah. But yeah, I've got through, and I'll be back online tomorrow, guys. I'm going to try a different time tomorrow. I'm going to try the morning, see how that goes. If it's not going too well with donations and things, I'll come back on around 1 p.m. again, like today. So anyway, Georgia, yes or no? Just think about your question and we'll get you last messages to finish off. Thank you everyone with the donations, and thank you for the people that helped out. Is Angie Queen or Queen Angie, is she still here? Because I'll do her quick yes and no question before I sign out because she was helping you today, Mama B, or is she gone? Your answer, Georgia, is maybe, no, and yes, so it won't be answered right now. You must either, you already know the answer, or you're asking the wrong question, or the timing of the question is wrong, okay? When it won't answer me and it's saying maybe, no, and yes. Now, what you're being shown here is you need to balance your life at the moment. You need to balance things out, not too much into this and too much into that, okay? So balance is happening. This could be rushed energy at the moment. It also can be somebody being hostile with you. Yeah, so just be on the lookout for that. And here, this is usually the card of promotion and money. So down the track, there is something going on with you promoting and going up the ladder with your job. But it's not yet. It's not yet. All right, that's everything done. I think Queen Angie has gone. I think she's gone, Mum B. I've got to go and get ready because the hubby wanted to leave at 4 and it's 3:30. So I've got to go and get everything ready so I can go. Okay, Angie's not here, so tomorrow if Angie gets online, I promise she will be first. Doesn't matter what time she gets online. We will have a look at her question tomorrow because I need to go. Thank you so much, Mama B. I really appreciate your help as always. Thank you to everybody that donated, and welcome to all the newbies, new subscribers, new to my room. Hopefully you'll get on board with a PayPal donation next time, or get in line for one of my free readings. The free reading spots are very limited, guys, and once I get on a roll with the paid readings, I don't usually get time to get back to the free list. So if you do want a reading done, you need to please move forward. Who should you pick, Michael or Kwan? You looked at both their numbers. We did the number. I'm pretty sure if the thing with Kwan works and you move forward together, at this stage I would be picking Kwan. But down the track that could change, especially once Michael's not where he is right now. And plus I believe Michael's closer to your age. So I think that for now, Kwan would be your person. And see how things go with Kwan. And just take it baby steps with him, Mama B. Don't be diving into that this is it, this is the person. Just take it baby steps, because what it looked like for you and Kwan right now was fun, enjoyment, going places, doing things, but the commitment number was at the bottom. So when it's at the bottom, it's a challenge for either one of you at the moment. I can't remember what Michael's numbers and that was with you because I've just done so many readings since I did that, and I don't keep anything. I don't retain people's readings. But for now, right now, have fun with Kwan. Get to know him better. Enjoy whatever there is between you and Kwan. And you will see, as the weeks go on, you will see whether Kwan is it or you'll see whether Kwan's just a flash in the pan at this stage. But if it sticks together with you and Kwan, it could be something. It could be something. But I do think it might be a lot of work because the attachment thing wasn't real good there. Ah, yeah. So it's coming from both sides though, Mama B. It's not just you. When that number two's sitting there at the bottom, it's sitting on his side and your side. So the number two sitting in the bottom was sitting on both sides. But if you knew each other for a long, long time, maybe in 5 years' time or whatever, it would come together. No, you and John was terrible. Yeah, that was the worst reading. The worst one was John. He was backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Can't make up his mind. And that's what's been going on with him anyway. Anyway, I've got to go. I'm sorry, I've got to go. So thank you and bye everyone, and I'll catch everyone tomorrow at some point. Mama B, I might get online around, I don't know, 9 or 10 o'clock and see how things go. That will be around 4 or 5 o'clock for you. So I don't know if you're available or not, but yeah, I'll let you know when I'm going online anyway. I'll just say I'm going online in the next 10 minutes or whatever. Other than that, if I don't get online early, I'll get online around the same time, around 12 or 1 o'clock. Alrighty, bye-bye.